y'all ever thought of your soulmate or your karmic or whatever energy? You know, there's a lot of people who come into your life and stick, who had a big impact on you, be it negative or positive. Like, they just had a huge impact on your life, or you know what I'm saying? But that person leaves your life and they're still impacting your life. Like their energy is still impacting your life. Like, I feel like that is the energy of a higher level soulmate. You either having to deal with the union and the union of you two, or the separation of you two. Like, for example, I know I met my soulmate in this lifetime. I've met plenty of soulmates in this lifetime, like, already. And I know I always recognize them. Like, there's something about them that is like my freaking reflection. You know what I'm saying? And we understand each other on a different level. But most of those people have left my life now, right? But as more people come in, sometimes that same energy will come back. So for example, one of my soulmates is this woman who hurt me very badly, like extremely badly. Like, I was hurt by her, you know, badly. And that broke, and I moved on, right? Still heartbroken, still longing, still in the energy of sadness and grief. You know what I'm saying? Then somebody else comes into my life who has that same connection. So that's how I know it's another soulmate, because the connection, it's not the same connection, but it's like, it's intense in a similar way. But it was like that one that was like super strong. Like, this is my soulmate. And then there was another one that came in short period of time, another one who, so that second one, definitely I was heartbroken by them. Like, crazy shit happened with them, and then I left them, and you know, and I'm thinking I'm getting over this person and they're out of my life, yet that energy still lingers. Like, I haven't fully gotten rid of it. Then the next person comes into my life and they take on the same energy as as that second person. And it's crazy because, like, when I say the same energy, like, this person had the same name, the same first name, the same middle initial, like their middle name. So the second one, the middle name was my aunt's name. The third one, the middle name was my best friend's name. Like, so it's synchronicities like that. And then, like, they use the same tactics in order to, like, manipulate. Like, there's that love there. There's always going to be that love there, right? But it's such an intimidating, big love, or like a weird interaction that, you know, it's not really, I don't really know what to do with it, right? So it those situations turn very sour. You know what I'm saying? Like, they could have been beautiful. And they were beautiful until they weren't, right? But you know, you just appreciate those beautiful times. But like, that energy, like, it's not a person, like, it's an entity, right? So, like, just like you're an entity, like, you know, one person was like, yo, I feel like I saw you, like as stuff was coming to an end and we weren't around each other as much. She's like, I feel like I saw you, like, but I was getting the same thing. Like, I'm thinking that I'm seeing her coming around the corner, or like this and weird shit like that. And that's how tied the energy was. So it's like, as an entity, we weren't even around each other physically, but as two entities, our energy was tied, right? So it wasn't till recently, like now, that I've untied my energy, and I feel it, and it wasn't me. The divine untied my energy, right? And it was up to me to get rid of, to let go, right? But the divine is like, you know, once you let go, I'ma untie you. Like, I got you. Like, you can start fresh. And this is me starting fresh. but I feel it. Like, it's a lightness. You know what I'm saying? Like, something that I'm not holding on to. And I'm so grateful. Like, I'm so grateful. Like, and you know, all I want is companionship in this lifetime. All I want is love, right? And like, I'm realizing the first companion is myself. Like, the first companion is me with the divine, right? I am one with the divine. Yet, therefore, I am one with myself. Like, and that's the first companion. But like, the second companion is icing on the cake. And like, these are my soulmates, in the sense that, and I wouldn't even say they are karmics, right? But they're soulmates because they're the ones that's shaping me. They bringing in, whether it's positive or, you know, it could be positive energy at first and it's negative energy, but they're bringing in the lessons. Like, they're bringing in the inner deep lessons that I have to learn. They facilitated that. Like, my interaction with them, my love for them, my anger for them, like my growth was because of that entity that was attached to me, right? And so like, that was my soulmate. And I believe, yes, I'm gonna find the person I'm gonna be with in this life, like fully in this lifetime. I'm looking for companionship, so I know that I'm gonna find it. It's just that it's gonna be more so icing on the cake. It's not a need, more so than it's a desire at this point. Like, before, it was a need. It was a need for me. So I was broken. Because I didn't have that, and I didn't have it, and it felt so harsh, and it felt so heavy, and but I was attracting that. That's what I thought love was, right? So like, or we were those energies were so intertwined and marrying each other, like, in whatever capacity. Like, I was so familiar with the energy because it was my energy as well. We were intertwined. So it's just like, now I feel free. I feel like this is a new beginning. Like, the longing is not longing. It's not longing. It's like, now I'm longing to be one with myself, like, first. You know what I'm saying? Like, first and foremost. And it's not like, and I still want that companionship. I want it. It's a deep desire, but it's not a need. You know what I'm saying? It's not a need. It's not, I can still maintain happiness. I can still have my happiness without having that. You know what I'm saying? Like, this whole experience is allowing me to be one with myself. It's allowing me to learn to love myself. Like, and that's what the divine is showing me. And it's like, oh, these lessons are hard. But like, I'm supported every step of the way. Like, we're all supported every step of the way. So when these people come into your life, when hardship comes into your life, when heartache comes into your life, or if it's never left, like, if it's always been there, you know what I'm saying? Know that it's there to make you stronger. Know that it's there for a reason. The heartache is there for a reason. It's not a punishment, you know? Even when we talk about karma too, you know, I probably did some shit in the last lifetime or something, because like, yeah, that's karma, but like, you know, because I'm feeling the effects of something. But at the same time, it's still not a punishment, because the cause and effect is causing other changes, right? So that cascade effect happens within you first. You know what I'm saying? So it's never a punishment. It's always out of love. And the divine knows how to love. The divine is not going to pacify you and baby you into always being right and thinking you're always the victim, or you're always the or even, you know, the divine is going to tell you the truth. The divine is going to be open with you and express the truth through you, through your situations, through inner knowing, through outside influences, through your personality, whatever, through interactions, period. Like, you're gonna know, you're gonna learn. And it's not gonna always be pretty. But sometimes it is. Like, a lot of times it is. And it's to push you to the point where you can manipulate your life in a way to make it pretty as you want it. You know what I'm saying? Like, so all these attachments that we have to outcomes and to people and to circumstances, those are the things that we have to release. And we have to release it because we realize that everything is right here. Everything that we need, all the love is right here. All those people that you had to release, they still here. Like, whether they're gone in another realm, whether they're here, like, the connection is still there. The connection is still there. You know, so like, it's never a loss. Like, you're never at a loss. You're never at a loss, because when you get rid of old energy and entities that are not serving you, then you're gonna invite in new. You know, you get rid of those things. You get back to yourself. You raise your frequency, and you bring in new energies that are aligned with you, right? Because your energy is stronger, and now that you're aligned with yourself, your energy is also aligned with yourself, and you as a magnet, as a electromagnetic field, as energy, pure energy, attracts the same, attracts like, right? So like, so you're gonna attract the same, the things that are more aligned with you, because you're more aligned with yourself, right? So yeah, it's never a loss. This is just a journey. It's just a journey. It's your movie. You playing out your movie. And that's all it is a story. Like, that's where we get stories from, our lives, you know what I'm saying? So there's always going to be ups and downs. There's always going to be some uphill something, so that you can learn. So when we accept that, then, you know, we don't have anything to fear, because you're not gonna have to focus on the negative. Your negatives are not gonna be as negative when your vibration is higher. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're gonna experience it differently, because your perception is different. Your frequency is different, but your frequency is different, meaning that the way you see life is different than somebody with a lower frequency, or yourself with a lower frequency. So like, something that hurt you in the past, or a decision you made in the past, you're not going to do that anymore. That thing is not going to hurt you as much anymore, and you're not going to make that decision, because you're coming from a different mind space. You're coming from a different level of experience and level of acceptance of life, because your frequency is higher. So it's just progress. And we could just look at life as moving forward, continuously moving forward. Not even to a destination, just towards expansion, towards wisdom. And not just wisdom, like, okay, you got knowledge where you learn stuff, but like, the wisdom comes when that learning is put to the test. You know what I'm saying? When you play that out, when you live that, that's when the wisdom comes. That's when you start learning from experiences. Like, so you can know all the stuff you need to know, but when you experience it, wisdom is like, you don't know. You know what I'm saying? You realize that you're continuously expanding. And so, yeah, you have some knowledge under your belt. You have some lessons under your belt. And that's what brought you to the place where you are now. But there's so much more to it. You know, there's so much more to go. And it's just about, like, I don't know, kind of being in the now. Because it's always going to be like that. We're always going to be moving in the direction of expansion, you know? So allow yourself to expand freely. That's what I'm learning. I'm learning how to allow myself to expand freely, because I think I might have some control issues. Like, in terms of everything, but definitely in I'm obsessed with personal growth. I don't want to hurt anymore. I want to heal. And I'm obsessed with pushing that. And Spirit is like, you need to learn patience. You need to learn how to trust. You need to learn how to trust the process. And so that's what I'm doing. Like, trying to open up and trust the process. Know that I'm supported. Know that I'm safe. Know that it's going to be okay.